Greetings, salutations, in other words, hello and welcome to my Cality. I'm Elijah, and today we're going to look at eyes. See, as you can see, I started drawing some eyes. The first one, you don't need to be good at eyes to be drawing eyes. All you need is for people to know that eyes are there. So I started drawing some basic eyes first. You see that all eyes have in common is that there's two of them, and there's kind of reflective because eyes are have a liquid surface. And even if you have no drawing skill, you can at least draw some 2 dots for eyes. That works as well. But there's also other kinds of eyes, and when you start getting into more detailed, more realistic drawings, you can start drawing some more realistic eyes. So it's going to be more almond shaped. Eyes aren't circular on your face, they're more almond shaped. So I'm going to draw this almond shape so it fits nicely on the face. And then the pupil sits firmly in the middle of the eye, reaching top and bottom, almost touching the bottom, but sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Playing with that aspect helps you to build if they're surprised or if they're angry or if they're depressed. Just dealing with the eyes changes a lot about a character, and most of the personality of a character comes from their eyes. So you see that it's very simple. What I did is just an almond shaped, and then I put this thing in the middle, put the top eyelid so there's a skin crease there, so I know there's something under it. So just let me sketch this out. Real quick. So basically, the reason why it's like this is because an eyeball is actually a ball sitting inside of your face. Sketch this. There's the little iris there, and that is what is inside this socket. So what we do as artists, we take what we see and we make it, we basically figure out. So basically, you see how I drew the eye socket around the eyeball. So under the eye socket, this is really what's kind of going on here. So knowing that, you can figure out where the eye socket will be, especially when you get into like 3/4 view. You can start to think, okay, this is where the eyeball is. So if I draw where it's turning, I'll know how to draw the socket around that. And you see how with the other ones, more cartoonish, don't focus on what the eyeball will look like, but when you get into more realistic drawings, you'll need to know where the eye socket is. In conclusion, whether you draw super basic dot eyes, characters around those dot eyes, it doesn't matter. You're still an artist, and if you decide to get into more detailed drawings, just remember to remember where that eyeball will be, and to sketch around that eyeball and figure out what you're dealing with before you start. A lot of art is easier when you sketch it out, and just remembering that will help build more personality to your characters and help you out in the long run as well. Well, anyway, that's it. So I hope you guys learned something, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.